Welcome to the Fresh Patch Podcast, where we talk about everything from dog training to potty talk. It's time to save your rugs and get real. This episode is brought to you by Fresh Patch, featured on Shark Tank, Oprah, and The Today Show. And here are your hosts, Drew and Gabe.
Welcome, everybody, to the Potty Talk Podcast. This is episode 8. My name is Drew, and I'm here with my lovely co-host.
Never been described as lovely before, and I appreciate that. Thank you. My name is Gabe. We're really excited to be here for you guys today.
Cool. Yeah, no, thanks for tuning in. And if you have heard our past episodes, we're just here to talk about, all things Fresh Patch and give you some tips and tricks with what's coming up. This episode, we're going to be talking about some summer activities, some potty training, traveling with your dog, and how Fresh Patch can be incorporated in that. So yeah, we're just going to kind of chat it up and just give you guys some tips and tricks that we've heard from other customers when they travel with Fresh Patch. Hot weather coming up. And yeah, I think if you want to touch on that too,
Yeah, absolutely. Again, season's changing. Still a need for Fresh Patch, guys. Don't forget about the grass, all right? Shout out to Coastal Cavi for giving us this topic. It's really cool. And, with the season changing, seems like so rapidly, I think it's going to be pretty relevant yeah, excited to get into it.
Shout out Coastal Cavi. And then everyone else, viewers, listeners, please drop a comment on our socials or wherever you're listening, YouTube. We'd love to answer questions just like Coastal Cavi submitted, and we will answer them in future episodes. So please, any topics you guys want to hear, you want us to discuss, or you have questions about, please drop a comment. Let us know what you want to hear, and we'd be happy to plug it into one of our future episodes.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, so it really helps us out. So Coastal Cavi, shout out to you again. This is a great topic and something we really like to educate people here at Fresh Patch. So
most definitely. Yeah. Drop your questions in the comments, guys. We want to talk about what you want to hear. So
and smash that subscribe button.
Yes.
If you are on YouTube, wherever you're listening to the Potty Talk Podcast, freshpatch.com, Buzzsprout. We're on Spotify, YouTube. Smash that subscribe, like, comment, and stay up to date. We appreciate all your help with getting this podcast rolling. And, we want to give you guys as much information as possible. So
absolutely.
Yeah. And then wanted to start this one actually off before we dive into the summer things.
Sure.
Back to our customers. We are so thankful for all of you guys. If you're new here, Fresh Patch was established in 2010. And we just most recently got a very cool award.
Oh, yeah.
So
if you wanna...
this is, I'm going to go actually take my mic off.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
And get mobile a little bit.
Absolutely.
See if my cord can come over here.
Center screen over here.
Maybe not. The cord's tucked.
Go ahead and grab that. Take a look at that, guys. Beautiful. You want to flip it over?
Flip it over.
Oh, yeah.
1 million.
That's 1 million, guys.
1 million patches sold. Thank you to all our wonderful subscribers, customers, whether you're on a frequent subscription or you just did a one-time purchase. This is so awesome to us, and we really appreciate all of you for giving us this milestone, and we hope to, sell a million more and provide real grass for all, pets, puppies, people, apartment dwellers, everybody. So
absolutely.
Shout out you guys. We appreciate you, and to this milestone of a million. I mean,
a million that's an incredible number, and we're thankful because it's all because of you guys, and we hope that, our grass has been able to help you guys out as much as, you guys have been able to help us out. So thanks again.
And exactly. Like Gabe said, we love providing this product to pet owners across the nation, and we really appreciate the support and supporting you in all your potty endeavors and or enrichment endeavors, whatever you get Fresh Patch for. We appreciate you. So thank you guys and all our customers. But back to the scheduled programming.
Yes.
If you want to kind of get it started with, let's talk summer. Let's talk hot. Let's talk heat.
Okay, guys, this is really important. Really important. I know you hear this a lot, but it's if you want to make sure that your dog is comfortable, you got to remember if the pavement is too hot for you, it's too hot for your dog's paws too. Okay, we're not saying don't walk your dogs. All right, I just want to make that clear again.
But just be more cautious.
Be conscious of the pain that your dog might be experiencing and
time that walk for another part of the day, maybe, maybe not 12 noon, 1 in the afternoon when it's, at its peak, maybe early in the morning, later at night when things are cooled down or, the heat's just about to start coming out, get them out there, do their thing. But that's where Fresh Patch comes into play as well, you know? So those noon, 1 p.m. potty times when your dog's scratching at the door, ringing those bells, whatever you have in your apartment, that's where we can come into play, and we can provide that real grass for you guys right on your patio balcony, giving that extra sense of,
security.
Yeah, there you go. And just, giving your dog that fresh piece of grass.
And I want to say, too, especially like for dogs that are potty training, for those of you who are potty training dogs, it's really a once every hour sort of thing. Like, they have to go a lot. So, yeah, keep that in mind. That's why Fresh Patch is the thing for situations just like this. Yeah. So, if you are in that situation, you are potty training a puppy and it's 100 degrees out, take a look at us and see if it's a good option for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely for the puppy, like hours. I mean, every 30 minutes. Some people have told us it's a lot, so you don't want to be without some real grass or changing probably hot, stinky pee pads in the summertime.
Oh yeah, and puppies get stressed out too. Like
they do.
They're still learning, and
exactly.
It can be a tough time for them.
You're teaching them good habits. So
absolutely,
Fresh Patch Summer. We actually. We'll have to post it, but we do have a little guide for temperatures.
Yes.
One of our partners, shout out Chewy, back in about 2 years ago, made a little like if the pavement's this temperature, then it's like this temperature to the dog, or if it's this temperature outside, the pavement's going to be this temperature. So I think it's pretty drastic. Like if it's 80 degrees outside, the pavement's like over 100 degrees. So just got to keep that in consideration. And, there's guides out there.
Another thing, too, is like certain breeds are like, maybe they're mountain dogs or, they're more sensitive to heat. So it's important to like keep that in mind as well. Just depending on like what kind of breed it is.
Exactly.
You might have to have a different sort of schedule for them. Yeah,
so exactly.
Keep that in mind as well.
Wake up a little earlier for your dog. You know, just if you love them, you're gonna wake up early. For
nice
them,
sunset walk.
Who doesn't love a nice sunset walk, especially with the late sunsets in the summer?
Exactly. Yeah.
Got plenty of time in the day, so. Yeah,
most definitely.
Moving on. I mean, that's more on the heat side of things, but we also want to talk travel.
Yes.
So we have a lot of customers that do travel with their pets. Obviously, with summer coming up, more traveling is involved. So Fresh Patch is portable. We have customers who will take a Fresh Patch with them in the car. Yeah. On a plane. Cool partnership coming soon. But,
yes. Keep your eyes peeled, guys.
Yeah. So wherever you're going, and then also too. We always like to educate people knowing that we can ship anywhere. So if you get us in contact with a hotel that's pet friendly and or just like you're going to another relative's house or something, let us know. We can switch your address, no problem, to wherever it needs to be delivered to. We can set up your frequencies. But yes, Fresh Patch is definitely a travel friendly product.
Definitely.
I don't know if you have any
I just
partners that have reached out to you or anything.
Oh yeah, no, and I love seeing that too. Like it's such a cool because I would never think to use it in that way. So seeing people, I've seen them like taken to airports onto planes and take it with their carry on and like it's so cool, like and it's so awesome that it is portable and like like if your dog needs it during travel. Which again, travel can be stressful for pets because they don't know what's going on, and like we all want to travel with our pets, so we just, I'm happy that Fresh Patch is there to make pets feel more comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. And if you already are a customer and you're going to take them away from their Fresh Patch, thinking, oh man, I'm not going to be able to have grass for them when we're gone. We got you covered, and that just goes on the stress thing too. You don't want to stress out your dog thinking like, oh. Very used to having the Fresh Patch all the time, and now they're in a new environment. No Fresh Patch, might freak out a little bit. We got you covered. So just give a shout out to our customer service. They'll help you out with anything you need, delivery wise. Hotels, whatever it may be. We can work with the hotel to get that covered. So
definitely,
and then drivers too.
Yes.
So gonna go into that as a EV owner myself. Got to stop to charge. I'm gonna be going on a trip with Mr. Oakley down here, bottom of the frame, and we got to stop and charge the car. This goes for gas too. I mean, if you have a gas power, you got to get the gas every once in a while. But I bring an XL in the car with me, rolled up in the box. When we stop to charge, I pop that thing out, I roll it out. Even if he doesn't have to potty, like sometimes he doesn't even potty on it, and like it's just, you know, we're in a hot area or something, he'll just lay on it while we're charging, you know, just to get that feel of grass and stuff. But you know, he does mainly, I mean, we'll go 6, 5 hours, whatever, until we have to charge again, and he's in the car. I'm trying to get that road trip done, you know. And so he'll definitely need to go, and when I roll it out, he's stoked. So just another option if you guys are, you know, traveling via vehicle, or if you're an RV trailers,
for sure,
Springer vans. I mean, you can get creative with it, but like Fresh Patch is very portable. So however you need it for your endeavors, we got you.
It's there for you.
Yeah.
And you know, like we're saying, it's the size of it is like so convenient, and you know,
and the way it's packaged too.
The way that it's packaged, and it's like the whole like it's leak proof, so you don't really have to worry about that. You know, and like
exactly.
Again, I just think like I just know from traveling with my dog, like, you know, the fact that it is so stressful for them, and it's like a convenient solution. You know, why not?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So yeah, no, that's some good stuff. I feel like there was another tip for travel, but I'm maybe
blanking on it.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
But do you have a trip coming up, like you were saying, like planning on taking Oakley with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
Yeah, we'll see. We actually don't even have we just want to find somewhere to go for the weekend and you know, hang out, give him somewhere to run and frolic and be a dog and, you know, see nature and stuff. So we haven't really decided, but Fresh Patch probably will come with us just in case, whether, you know, that stays in the Airbnb that we're at or hotel, whatever it is that we're going to stay at. We might just camp in our car too, or tent camp, you know, but he's got the great outdoors there, you know. We can obviously, you know, it's mainly just for getting to the destination that I use it for and stuff.
Right.
But, like I said, you know, if you are going to stay in an Airbnb, pet-friendly places, give us that address too. We can ship it there. Like, you don't even have to, if you know, I don't need it for the road trip, but you do want it at the destination. If it's in the 48 states, besides Hawaii and Alaska, we got you. So, sorry for all you Hawaii vacationers this summer.
Yeah, we get a lot of people reaching out from Hawaii.
Yeah.
Like, oh, why don't you sell grass here? And like,
it's tough.
We would if we could.
Yeah,
believe us.
Yeah, we would if we could. But cool. Yeah. So, any other tips, Gabe? I mean, puppy potty training, like, same old thing, like that we've said in our last episodes too. Like
summer, winter, fall. Potty training is going to be difficult. So, and, you know, Fresh Patch is here for you. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, summertime, it can be, you know, with the heat, it can be a lot for dogs. And, you know, Fresh Patch is a hugely convenient thing for them. And like, you know, you want them to learn on real grass. So.
Yeah, exactly. So save those paws, people. Save the paws, get Fresh Patch. Save the bladders, get Fresh Patch, you road trippers. And yeah, so this is a short episode today.
It is.
So that's why. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say one more thing. Really excited this weekend. We're heading out to the Vanderpump's World Dog Day. So we're gonna be making a presence there, and that's gonna be super fun. So anybody who's in the Hollywood area, you know, we're excited to see you out there. It's gonna be a good time.
Yes, and yeah, check out Vanderpumps on social media. They're a great organization down in LA. We love partnering with them. And we're also, going back on the travel, we should definitely give a shout out for our newest partnership.
Let's do it.
Which would be Retrieve Air. So anybody, any listeners that have ever been interested in having private flights with your dog, you always travel with your dog, and you know, usually they go underneath the plane and stuff. This is an opportunity for you to travel side by side with your dog. Same seats, and you know, first class experience, and we have the privilege to be partnering with them for their first flights. We're going to be providing our grass in the Van Nuys Airport right here in California. So check out Retrieve Air. We're really excited to get that going and providing real grass potty area for all those flights coming in and out. And you know, just
absolutely
like the slogan, I mean, first class starts on the ground, right? We got you guys covered. So yeah, check it out. It's a really cool partnership. We're getting excited to roll out here pretty soon. And
no, it's a super cool company, and like their whole idea of allowing pet owners to travel with their pets easier. That's so amazing. And I wish that was around a long time ago, because I would have gone on some flights with my dog earlier.
The videos they've posted and stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, it just looks like a good time. They so really cool. Spoil your pup, and your pup gets the first class treatment. I mean, you don't want them underneath a plane. Like that's no fun. They're always talking about stressed out environments. Bottom of the plane's not a fun environment. So
what's really cool about that is it kind of ties into the theme of summer travel. So exactly. If you're trying to go anywhere, within the U.S. Check out Retrieve Air.
Exactly, yeah. And if you've been contemplating, like, hey, I want to bring my dog, but I can't bring my dog, well, there might be that solution for you now with Retrieve and Fresh Patch. So check it out, Retrieve Air, and cool partnerships coming around. And please, everybody, this is a shorter episode, but we just wanted to get on here and answer Coastal Cavi's comment. So we really appreciate you, Coastal Cavi, and everyone else be like Coastal Cavi and drop comments, ask us questions.
Again, guys, let us know what you want to hear. We want to talk about what you guys want to hear about, and we're just kind of interested to know like what you guys are curious about as well. So
exactly, we want to pick the brains of our customers and or just followers. If you're not a customer and you want more tips, tricks, specific questions that's never been answered, we'll try our best to give you all the education we have on our product, how it can tie in, and just general information as well. So
drop them in the comments.
Now, DM us, whatever. Just get a hold of us.
We'll be here.
We will be here. So,
amazing.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, shorter episode this time around. No guest, obviously, besides Sleepy Oakley there. So our, like Gabe said, our Casper guest right here. But we will be having guests.
Shout out Casper the Ghost. You've been a lovely guest.
We will have some guests in the upcoming episodes as well, so tune in. And like I said, smash that subscribe button. Give us a follow on all socials at Fresh Patch. Check out freshpatch.com. We really appreciate the support and getting this podcast out to everybody. So, any last words, Gabe?
Hey, that's pretty much it, guys. Have a great summer.
Yeah.
Enjoy the great weather, and be mindful of how it affects your dog.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you guys, and we will catch you on the next episode.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for listening to the Potty Time Podcast, brought to you by Fresh Patch. We hope you enjoyed the show. Give us a like or a follow, or shop all of our real grass supplies at freshpatch.com.